just flew in front of the camera. I know it's super professional. I don't put on a facade or pretend to be something that I'm not. I'm not a professional. I don't claim to be one. I don't do this to make money. I don't make these videos to make money. I do these videos in the hopes that they will help people in some way. It's something that I care about. So, in this video, I'm going to talk about two things: a vision and teamwork. Okay. Now, what is a vision? Well, in leadership, a vision is something very important. It is a sense of direction about where you or your team is going. And a team can refer to a company, it can refer to a spiritual organization, or an individual. I mean, anything like that. So, that is what a vision is. It's something, it's a goal, it's a vision of where you want to be. It gives you direction. Okay? Now, I have not made a video in a while, so I need to recap some of the stuff that's been going on so that you'll kind of get what I'm talking about here. This is kind of important for when you're getting out of prison, but it's also important in general for everybody. I have been doing carpentry and building houses. That's what I do. And currently, I'm also working on my own house, trying to get it fixed up. My family moved to Kansas in 1993 or 4, and I ended up with a house. However, it was abandoned for several years while I was in prison, probably about 7 years, around there. And it needs a lot of work. It's in a lot of disrepair, so I'm fixing up my house. And I am always dirty in my videos. Like, I got sheetrock there on my shoulder, my hands are grimy. It's kind of why I'm always grimy in my videos. Like, I have dirt underneath my fingernails and all that good stuff. That's why, because I'm always working with my hands. Whether I'm at home, I'm working on the house. If I'm at work, I'm building a house for somebody else. So it's dirty work. And yeah, and I just stopped in the middle of what I was doing. I had to charge some batteries for some power tools, so thought I'd take a minute to make a short video. The work that I do is pretty hard. It's tough work, you know. I'm on my feet all the time. I'm carrying stuff. I'm climbing ladders, all sorts of stuff like that. And recently, I injured myself at work. I guess this would have been in April now. I'm making this video in June. My videos aren't really up to date. Last few videos I posted were old videos. I just hadn't uploaded them to YouTube. Now, I injured myself. I was on a ladder, went to come off the ladder, kind of got twisted around, came off the ladder funny. Didn't really fall because I caught myself. My foot got caught in the rung of the ladder, and I didn't fall, thankfully. However, I tore some ligaments in my ankle, and I have been in a boot. And I mean a literal boot. I don't mean a Canadian about, I mean a boot. So that's painful, and it's kind of tough. But, you know, you do what you have to do. I get out of the boot in about 5 more weeks. In the last video I uploaded, I talked about how I was doing something that I'm not passionate about. And not only am I not passionate about it, but I'm kind of tearing down my body doing it. I have really bad joints. I was in a couple of bad fights in prison. You know, I've broken a lot of bones and stuff like that. And I don't think I'm going to be able to do this line of work much longer. My body doesn't like me at the present moment. Okay. And I'm sorry that I say so much. I've been trying to correct that. It's kind of annoying when you watch a video and somebody says every 5 seconds. So, anyway, I know I'm pausing a lot. Seems like I'm wasting time. Let me get down to brass tacks. So I injured myself at work. I also injured myself at home. I got stressed out and I jumped out a window and broke my ribs. Not a good thing. And the doctor said I shouldn't work, but I have no other way to make ends meet. I'm trying to get this house fixed up. I'm trying to do stuff for other people. I'm trying so hard to put together a life. And this last week, I've been going to work in a boot with my ankle blown out, with my ribs broken. And it's probably not a smart thing to do, but I don't have any other options because nobody wants to hire me aside from the job where I'm at. Nobody wants to hire me to do anything except for manual labor. And it's kind of unfortunate, but I do appreciate my job. It's just, I don't think my body's going to keep doing it. However, it is always important to have a vision in your life. It's always important to aspire to be greater than what you are now, to be further than you are right now, to better yourself in some way. That is extremely important. It's extremely important in prison because if you don't move forward, then you just stagnate. And I think that is equally true out here on the streets. A lot of people get caught up in the mundane, get up, go to work, come home, go to bed, get up, go to work, come home, go to bed. And that's all they do day in and day out for years and years. And they lose sight of what's important in their life. And what is important is not making money. It's about doing something with your life that you appreciate and enjoy and brings you to fulfillment. And I say that not as somebody who has a whole bunch of money. You hear these guys, you see these Facebook ads, you see these guys on YouTube talking about, oh yeah, you do this, and you'll be rich, and you'll do that, and whatever. They have all these positive messages. Well, it's easy to have a positive message when you got bank. I'm just saying. When you're broke, it's not so easy. But I can tell you, it doesn't matter if you're rich or if you're poor. It is important to have goals for yourself so you have some direction in your life. It's important to have aspirations. It's important to believe in yourself. It's important to have goals. Because I would rather fail pursuing something that matters to me than succeed at something that I don't care about one bit. Now, that is why a vision is important. You see, I have been caught up doing something that I don't enjoy that much just for the money for a long time now, almost a year. And I'm not going to continue doing it. I'm not going to beat up my body. There's people who need me around, there's people who value me, and I need to be there for them. And when you do something that you don't enjoy, your body takes a beating. When you do something that you don't enjoy day in and day out, your mind takes a beating. You become emotionally fatigued and you become kind of a miserable person. My dad, my best friend, the coolest man I ever met, the man I looked up to more than anybody, worked every day of his life to provide for his family. However, it was just a day in and day out grind. He wasn't a particularly happy person. He wasn't angry all the time, although he was angry a lot. But his body was broken. He was sore 24/7. And he wasn't doing something that he had a vision about. He just wanted to put food on the table, put a roof over the heads of his family. And I can appreciate that a lot. However, I can't see myself doing that. And he did that up until he died. And I want to learn from that. I don't have to do the same thing. My dad would always want me to follow my dreams no matter what. even if it doesn't seem like it's going to happen, what's the worst that can happen? I'm broke. Shoot for the sky, shoot for the stars, and fail and still be broke, or shoot for the stars and succeed and not be broke and get to do something that I love to do every day. I'm a musician. I have degrees in religious education and stuff like that. I don't see that going anywhere because there's no super big churches around here, so I don't see myself having a career in that industry. Although I would love to do that, I don't see it happening. But I can make music, and I do make good music. All I need is a little bit of money to market my music, get a little bit of better equipment, and then I'll be golden. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to gamble. I'm going to pursue this. And very soon I'm going to stop going to the job that I currently have. I'm going to tell my boss, look, thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate everything you've done for me. However, I got to go pursue my dreams. And that's what I'm going to do. I don't care if I fail. I would rather fail at something that I care about. That's who I am. Now, the other thing I wanted to talk about, that's vision, okay? It gives your life a sense of direction. It gives your life a sense of meaning. I talked about, in my last video, I talked about how finding meaning is so important. And it is. It's super important. Well, the way you find meaning is to have a vision and to have purpose in your life. Do something you care about. Do something you love. Do something you're passionate about. Pursue that with all your heart. Don't be half-hearted, one leg in, one leg out. You can't do that. You got to be about it. Just like all these fake religious folks who post thoughts and prayers on Facebook, but then they turn around and cuss at their kids. Sorry. That's not how it works. If you're going to be a Christian, you don't act like a Christian, you are a Christian. If you've ever said, well, I'm not acting like a Christian, it's where you messed up. You're acting. Stop acting. Stop trying to pretend and be it. I'm not a Christian. I don't pretend to be a Christian. I don't care to be a Christian. But what I am, I don't pretend to be. Now, moving on. Teamwork. There's this girl in my life named Brandy. She's very special to me. I'm not going to say a whole lot because I don't put my some of my personal business out there for the world to have. Some things are mine. The things that are most important to me, I keep close to my heart and I keep them there. But Brandy is very special to me. I met Brandy when I was 14 years old at a homecoming dance. I am now 30. No, homecoming game, not a homecoming dance. She has a child named Grayson, who I love very much. And she has been there for me almost every second since I got out. Been there to support me. She believes in me. She has my back. If I'm having a bad day, she'll come and just sit with me. If I have an idea, she'll tell me what she thinks about it. If she thinks it's worthwhile, she'll pursue it with me. And my buddy Robert, who I told you about a couple videos back, who moved back to Washington, who helped me get the Camaro tags, has moved back to Kansas. My buddy dog. And he's helping me get the house together. Brandy's helping me get the house together. We're all helping each other. You have to work as a team. I talked about in a video before about a support system. And it's not just a support system. It's not just me being supported. It's me supporting them. And it is also a team. You have to have a vision. We're all working on this house right now. We believe we can get it done. We believe we can get it fixed. And someone's about to come outside and ruin my video, so I'm rolling up the window. There we go. Haha, you cannot sabotage me. So, anyway, you have to have a vision. Okay. We're all looking at this house, and as a team, we're putting it together. It's not a me project. It's not a Robert project. It's not a Brandy project. It's something for each of us. And we're all working on it together. That's what it takes. It takes teamwork to make the dream work. It takes a vision to guide that team. It takes a common vision, common goals, common values. You have that, then you have something really special. So, you're getting out of prison. Don't give up on your dreams. Have a vision for yourself. Put together a team of people that have common goals, common values, a common vision for everybody. Have a sense of direction for your team. And then work together to get it done, to realize it. You can't do it on your own. Without a vision, without a direction, you're going to wander. Without a team, you can have a vision all day, but you're not going to have the resources to make it happen. So, this has been a really long video. I'm sorry. But I had some important things to say. So, I hope you have a fantastic day. I'm Eric. This has been another episode of From Prison to the Streets, talking about teamwork and having a vision. Take it easy.